All right, welcome back, everyone, to Total Nonstop Impact Talk for Impact fans, right here on the YouTube and the Twitch, and wherever you folks get your podcast audio worldwide. Man, it's a rough day for wrestling fans. It's been a rough week for people with heroes like Ozzy and Hulk. It's been a hot mess of a day. I'll say that. Very emotional. So, and as we get in here tonight, I just want to let you know, tonight's episode is dedicated to Hulk Hogan. I'm not up for saying much tonight because I did a lot of just, thinking it earlier and watching videos and such to try to get some of the emotions out of my system. So, but by all means, I don't want to tell you, I'm not going to necessarily censor you guys. Just please just do me one favor tonight and keep it respectful for the ones. Look, I get not everyone digs Hogan. I get it. Just do me a favor tonight and keep it respectful for those of us who are really sad tonight. All right. Just keep it respectful, please. There's other places to drop hate. Go drop it on Twitter. I saw it on there all day. So go drop it on Twitter. Just please not here. All right. But much love to everyone joining tonight. Had a great turnout for the live reaction. That's great to see. And so Alicia should be popping in here soon. Bill's at the live show. He said they're doing some taping after the live show, and then he's got about a half an hour to get to the hotel. So I don't know if he's going to make it tonight because I got a feeling we're going to kind of blitz through tonight. I literally have like one page of notes because it felt very promo heavy, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's after big pay-per-views, it's always kind of you start a new chapter, and we got new champs. We were celebrating that tonight, and yeah, I know some people are not too happy about Jessie Jane being rolling in soon. I broke a cup. Okay, all right. Well, don't hurt yourself. All right. Oh man. Mayor, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna shed a tear or two. That's what I'm gonna do. No, I did that earlier today. What else is happening? You know what? Let's just kind of jump into some news. I'll keep this rolling. But I will ask Alicia about this when she pops in here. I do want to say congratulations to Mara Sadè, and that was the surprise knockout that showed up that helped out the Iconics, or that formerly known as the Iconics. The Inspiration. Mara Sadè is formerly known as WWE /NXT's Jakara Jackson. She is the one that used to tag with I cannot think of her name. I can picture her. She's like 7 feet tall. No, not quite, but Lash. No, what the hell's her name? I know what her name is. Give me 2 seconds. I know I'm going to get it. Or maybe not. Drop it in the Lash Legend. Thank you guys. I knew it was Lash something or something Lash. I almost said Lash LaRoe, but no, that was an old WCW wrestler from like 20 plus years ago. Jiminy Christmas. No spoilers, but Aussie star Lena Cross is at the show. Possibly explosion or taping. Okay. All right. One thing I want to know the bougie badass Lash Legend. Yeah, okay. Speaking of bougie, but my daughter came over a few days ago and she looked at our new little ice maker. It makes these little ice cubes. It sits on our countertop in our kitchen. It's about this big. It's like the size of a bread box, not quite. She goes, "Ooh, bougie," and I'm like, I've never been called bougie in my life, and all of a sudden we're bougie because we got an ice maker. It makes these cute little ice cubes, and you know, I can put it in our put it in our drinks and whatever. Anyways, the bougie bone. There we go. That's the next T-shirt. Join TNI and the bougie bone for all things TNA. No, I'm just playing around. All right. So congrats to Mara Sadè. Now, Bell's boy, in the other chat, you said Lash is also TNA champs Trick Williams' real life girlfriend. Oh, I've seen them two together in pictures. I know I'm jumping ahead here, but there was a gentleman who got in the ring and like power bombed Matt Cardona or something and then took off, and he's part of Ali's crew. He's part of the Secret Service. And I saw people trying to guess online who that was. Does anyone know? Oh, okay. Here we go. Also, the new Secret Service person who attacked Matt Cardona, has been ID'd as indie wrestler Bill Collier, who once worked at AEW for a cup of coffee. Okay. So I saw people mention him, but it wasn't in reference to TNA. It was something else. Or no, it was for the show tonight, but they didn't know if it was him or not. They're like, hey, it kind of looks like Bill Collier. So there was no like positive idea. It was just a guess. So, well, there you go. Okay. Bill Collier. Do your homework, folks. You know what I always tell you to do. Do your homework. Go look him up and see what this guy's all about. Possibly a new signee. And well, we know that the Knockouts has another one, Mara Sadè. So congrats to her, like I said. And so thank you, Bell's boy. Thank you. And so Aaron Jack says, I thought Undertaker was going to show up tonight in TNA in the trick segment. I was waiting for the music. Yeah, waiting for the bong. Or no, what did he show? Oh, no, he showed up in NXT with the Kid Rock American Badass music, didn't he? So for those of you that don't know, and I can't wait to get Alicia's opinion on this too. We're going to talk about this. Give me a second here. Okay. No, I was just quick talking to Trent about something. I was gonna talk to him after the show, but he's moving today, so. Bill Collier's in the role Desmond Wolfe had in Fortune. Okay, but Bill Collier looks like he's about 2 feet taller than Desmond Wolfe. No offense to the former Desmond Wolfe. All right. So there you go. You know, the roster grows, and I've been waiting to see TNA pick up some more some new free agents, you know. Especially ones that were let go from she says a few more. Alicia says a few more minutes. Sorry for the delay. It's all right. Do what you got to do. Come on in whenever you're ready. We'll be here. Uh-oh. Somebody getting frisky over there. Oh, tearing up the curtains. All right. We just a guy says we need knockouts tag teams. Well, we're getting them. We got a few. We got more than we had. Okay, so they're working on it. Put it this way: by year's end, that knockouts tag division is going to be booming. Okay. Oh. Mayor in the chat says, Alicia, tell me it wasn't the shit show mug. Oh man. If it is, I'll have to buy her a new one. And it's even got the show logo on it. He's in the mood to play. That's why he's crying. All right. Pardon the interrupt. All right. And as we get started here, folks, you guys know what to do. Make sure you're smashing that like button, smashing that sub button if you're new here. Ring that bell for notifications. What else is happening? Yeah, so yeah, Hulk Hogan passed away, 71. And look, I know people rip on what he did with TNA, but I honestly, in my professional podcasting opinion, I don't think it was all that bad. They're probably gonna put together some kind of like list, you know what I mean? In the TNA Plus, and you can go watch, you know, like Hulk Hogan highlights and his matches he had or promos. I mean, some of it was goofy, some of it was fun. I don't think it was all bad. It's just how they booked certain people that came in with him that weren't really, you know, didn't really fit in. I would say. What else is happening? So yeah, we'll talk about this for a second. So Santino Marella, he's challenging NXT's North American champion Ethan Page. I am very curious to see how this is going to turn out because you know, a lot of people have been becoming a little more critical lately. Here we go. Here's the co-host. Hi, Alicia. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Jable?
I'm good. Can you move up to the mic a little bit?
Sorry, I didn't test anything.
No. That's okay. I'm just gonna turn up your volume just a hair. Okay. Should be good to go.
How's that?
There we go. Beautiful.
Perfect.
So how you doing?
I am doing good.
Okay. You got cats running around. I got cats running around. The show is complete, right?
That little QB here joining us tonight.
Nice, nice. Um, so let's start out by talking about something controversial. I know we're not talking about that. Um,
It's wrestling. I couldn't even begin to imagine where you would start.
no, this happened on NXT. So your timing is perfect because I was just touching on it. And I know you don't know. I know you don't watch NXT.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're asking me.
So no. I'll run it down for you, and I'll just because I mean you can watch the clip later if you want to look it up. I'll leave that up to you.
Okay.
But I just want to get your opinion on the big thing that happened on NXT as a TNA fan. Okay.
Okay.
So number one, Santino Marella challenged Ethan Page for his North American title. That was kind of a funny haha thing. And they're actually going to wrestle next week. So that's not what I was going to talk to you about, though. So Trick Williams, the TNA champ,
yes,
he's been stomping around NXT lately like he's just like the cat's meow. He's put himself up on his pedestal, and he's just talking down to everyone.
Oops.
And like he's like the greatest champ of all time. He's just on a roll, and he's even talking down to the kids that are coming in that are a part of Undertaker's. The kids that Undertaker's coaching on LFG. It's a reality show of WWE's, okay?
Cool.
And
so tough enough.
Yeah, same but different, right?
Repackaged.
Right. And so Tuesday night, Trick actually calls out the Undertaker. Like, yeah, let's talk. You know, he's all excited. He's all hyped up. Let's go.
Okay.
Not thinking about, he's not using his brain. Okay. He's all balls, no brain. And Taker comes out to American Badass. It's like, oh, he doesn't, he's not the dead man anymore.
Limp Bizkit?
Kid Rock. When he did the motorcycle gig 20 years ago.
I just remember the Limp Bizkit thing.
It's like the same time. It's just that they kind of like blended into each other. He did Limp Bizkit first, and then I think he did Kid Rock.
Should have just kept Limp Bizkit.
I was a fan of that one too. But anyways.
Aren't we all?
So he comes down, and he gets in Trick's face, and yeah, all balls, no brain.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And he's talking to him, and finally, Taker's had enough, and he choke slams Trick in the middle of the ring. And then plays Taker's music, and that's the end of the segment. And I think that was the end of the show. I think that's how the show ended, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, so just watching it on TV, being a fan of The Undertaker, is like, haha, so-and-so got choked slammed. Okay?
Wow.
I'm going to do a slightly deeper dive on this for thinking as a TNA fan, and I try not to overthink this stuff, but I saw this and I had to get this off my chest, okay?
Okay.
I know a lot of fans, after this last weekend are not thrilled at the fact that TNA lost their top title and their top knockouts title, okay? Some people are like, whatever, it's
We're gonna win
wrestling.
it back.
Right, we're gonna get it back. Right, it's wrestling. It's not like we lost it forever and we're losing titles. It's like, but some fans like, it's still real to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, what did you expect was going to happen when they did this? Like, it's like a 3 year partnership. Eventually, the belts were going to start shifting.
Oh yeah, and it's look, it helps everyone. It's hard to think of it that way, but it does help everyone. You know what I
In the
mean?
long run. I mean, if
Right.
I'm agreeing with it, and I hate everything. So,
So, but you get it, right? Okay. So, but thinking as a TNA fan and knowing the controversial stuff that happened at Slammiversary, losing titles, now Undertaker, he doesn't just choke slam Trick Williams. He choke slams our TNA world champion. Okay.
mhm.
If you put that perspective on it, it almost stings a little more. You know what I mean?
No.
Does it to you
I
or
don't
doesn't
know.
it?
I don't know him.
But you
What's
know,
it got to do with me? I don't know.
but you know who Taker is, and you know what kind of effect he has on
Yeah,
people's careers.
yeah. Is this like a John Bradshaw Layfield thing, like where he's just gonna randomly come up and sucker punch Matt Cardona? Like,
See,
was
that's the thing is
that who he was hitting?
in the chat right before you showed up, there were people in the chat like wondering if he was going to show up on TNA tonight. And
Well,
like,
obviously he didn't.
no, he didn't, but that would have been interesting.
It
But Trick got his receipt on the show. He got choke slammed, and then that was that. So that's I just wanted to toss that out to you and just see what you think about it, like on paper instead of just like whatever, because I know some fans are going to be like, well, okay, you're losing titles. Now we got Undertaker choke slamming our world champion, even though he's not our world champion. He's still, you know, he's still holding the belt. He was wearing the world title when he got choke slammed. So there's something there, or maybe there isn't. What do
right.
you think?
I think 95% of it is wishful thinking, and then 5% of it might lead to something. I don't know, you know what I mean? Because he's not gonna wrestle. He's not gonna do, you know what I mean?
No, it's an appearance. He's done,
Yeah,
but he still commands a presence, though.
absolutely. Well, absolutely, especially when he does the whole bit. But like,
Yeah,
I mean, unless they're gonna create some kind of storyline out of it, it just seems just like a one-off. Like again, just a random
yeah.
appearance where he does the thing, and as someone's got to take it, right? So why not?
The biggest mouth in the company right now.
I mean, well, he proved something, so I guess it's bragging rights, right?
It is, and he took it too far, and so he got, like I said, he got his receipt. He got a choke slam.
It's like tradition, right? It's like, yeah, you're not a true man of the sport of the company until you get a choke slam from Taker, and so it's like a rite of passage.
Honestly, when you look at it that way, it's
What they
you know
should
what
have done.
you're right. It is actually one of the biggest ways to put someone over. Like, holy shit. See, as a TNA fan, you could be upset about it, or as a general wrestling fan, you could be like, holy shit, he just got choke slammed by the Undertaker. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
So no, I just wanted to toss that out there and just throw it your direction and just see what you thought of it. Because I know there's upset people out there.
there's always going to be upset people.
Right.
I'm often
Right.
one of them, so
Right. And I know you are. And so
yeah,
I
I
just
don't. I'm learning
so
to not care.
you're not,
Be zen.
and you're not always negative, Nancy, but I know you do have a strong
I
opinion.
like to be. I sure do.
We're gonna make you a negative Nancy t-shirt. No, I'm kidding.
Negative
no, and
nuance.
I just wanted to just throw that out there for you, you know.
Surely. Yeah.
And for our audience too, because I know we got different people. I know there were some people that were really upset in the Slammiversary chat when I was live. So it's like, hey, I get it.
If you're a TNA diehard, of course you'd feel a little salty. But
Yeah.
like I said before, what do you expect with this partnership? Is that they're just going to have random matches for no reason? They got to put stakes on the table eventually. And so look at it from the perspective of like, I want to say long-term storyline, but Jesus.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
Yeah.
I don't know, just like sit back and just kind of say, like, okay, I mean, this could even be like a 2-week flare, and then something happens and he loses it to someone else. Someone comes out of the woodwork and takes it. Like,
yeah,
I believe, and you know me, I'm always trying to pitch the hot potato title. It doesn't have to happen all the time, but like sometimes you have to break up the long-term belt holding just to actually give it some importance anymore. And sometimes you just got to kind of fling it around in different directions, because I feel like that also builds your whatever belt people are going for. That belt, you have to make them seem like they'd be a likely candidate to win the belt.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you're always jobbing out every other person than the belt holder, like, it tends to lose. Like, where's the importance? Like, okay, this guy's just going to have it, and then everything kind of becomes predictable, and, you know?
Well, yeah, and then you also have a roster of guys that nobody can win a belt. You know, that doesn't look good either. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though, is like, if nobody wins the belt, what's the importance of the belt? Because, and then what's the importance of the people you got on your team if you don't have faith on it? Like, people on your roster, if you don't have faith in anybody else but the person holding the belt.
Yeah.
So, you know, it just comes with the territory, I suppose. And for now, he's got it. And for now, JC's got the women's belt, and someone's going to win it back.
Right. And this is the perfect way to put the period at the end of the sentence. Undertaker made Trick William famous. In fact, I think he even said that in the promo. He said, "I'll make you famous."
Well, that's his thing, right?
Yeah, that's his. Yeah. So, Carrie was saying, I thought Moose was taking time off. Well, guess what? He ain't, I guess. So, okay. So, yeah, let's get your thoughts. I'm not going to run down the whole card or anything, but what did you think of Slammiversary?
It did its purpose. It was entertaining. I mean, it was a sold-out show from what I understand, and so...
Yeah, the
that's
extra
what you want to see.
The extra sections they sold out.
Yeah,
yeah.
So, you know, that's good, and as long as it has people buzzing, so clearly they did something right. So
right. Yeah, and as Bill said, I believe he said this the next day.
Right.
He said, how did he put it? He said there was, he says it wasn't just a quick fix for a pay-per-view. You got long-term storytelling coming, as in, you know, like, you know, you lost some titles. We got some more stories to tell, you know? So, yeah. So, all right. I'm just going to rewind here for a second. I talked about this right before you came in. The new knockout, Mara Sadè.
Sadè. Like the singer,
Sadè. Yeah.
I think it was a good fit, and I'm glad we grabbed her, and let's expand this roster. We need as many tag teams as we need solo, because we got to start making this interesting.
Right. Yeah, you gotta grow the company, and you gotta make it all seem worthwhile, because you're putting more butts in seats. You got to make some stars, and they're still trying to get that TV deal. you know, so it's all for the end goal, you know. So yeah, she is formerly known as NXT's Jakara Jackson. She tagged with Lash Legend. And I know you're not familiar with a lot of NXT stuff, but they were a great women's tag team. So it's interesting that they broke them up. But nonetheless, hey, it's our win, you know.
Yeah.
And apparently, I didn't write this down, so I got to scroll up here for a second. The guy in the suit that power bombed Cardona.
I thought that was what's his name? Enzo's old buddy.
Oh, you thought it was Cass?
Big Cass. Yeah, sorry, thank you. I thought it was Big Cass for a second, but then I'm like, no,
he's he's AEW. Yeah. No, that's Indie Star. I believe they said his name is Bill Collier.
Okay, what coast? Canada or where?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure where he's from.
Not to be an asshole, of course.
No.
Someone I am unfamiliar with because again, I don't watch AEW at all. So
no, because we have a lot of international people, so it's great.
Well, yeah, that's another thing too. So he's international.
No, that's what I'm just saying is we have a lot of international people now, especially like a majority of our new knockouts. So it's nice to recognize that. Yeah. But yeah, if anybody knows any more about Bill Collier, Indie Star, by all means, drop it in the chat. So apparently that's the guy. So, and if he did a move like that, I think he's sticking around, considering he was standing tall with them in the ring. So Ali's got some muscle.
I mean, well, he's got a tall guy.
Oh, just the guy says Pennsylvania.
Who?
The
guy, the tall guy.
Yeah,
okay. Right, Bill.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's cool. Pennsylvania's cool.
So you should, you go to some indie shows around there, right?
Yeah, Pennsylvania and New Jersey.
Okay. So we'll just say East Coast-ish?
Yes. Eastern, northern or southern eastern, though. Philly or...
northeastern.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I'm just saying, like your neck of the woods, you should start seeing him or hearing more about him. Is my guess.
Surely, okay. Yeah, probably.
So, and Bill might know too. So,
Bill probably more than me. I tend to be very picky about the indie shows that I go to.
I hear you.
It's like I don't even care if you're at the 2300 arena. I'm there.
Yeah, right. For anybody and everybody, that's right.
It's just I can't explain it. J-Bone, you got to fly out one of these times. It's just such a good venue for what it's just good.
Mr. Rosario here says he's Canadian. He wrestled Sami Callihan at Border Brawl. Or did they just make him Canadian for the show? It's one of those. We'll make him Russian for 1 week. No, I don't know.
Twice.
So, all right, cool. Well, that just gives me a reason to go watch that show then. It's on Zonify, I think. And it's free. So why not? Make an account, go watch it. All right. So that's about it as far as news. Not a lot as far as coming out of Slammiversary. More of it was leading into Slammiversary. So yeah, we're going to have a set of shows from Rhode Island, and then August. Emergence is August, mid to late August, something like that. So Yeah, so we're on the road to. They're already talking about Bound for Glory, so they're putting it in people's heads.
Well, it'll be here before you know. I feel like every time I turn around, there's another Impact pay per view or special event going on, and I'm like, wasn't there just one before? Time flies though when you're having an existential crisis.
Yeah, some of them are a little, in my opinion, too close, kind of back to back. You know, it's like all of a sudden 2 weeks later you get another one, but
yeah,
it's like whatever. You know. Oh, August 15th. Okay. That's Emergence, and then I think they've got Victory Road somewhere after that, and then the big one. Bound for Glory. All right. So we start out here. Santino's in the ring. He's not real happy about what's going on. This whole first section here was like a giant hot mess, and I mean that in a loving way. There was just so much happening. And tonight was it felt like very promo heavy, but that tends to be like that after a pay-per-view. You know, you got to tell stories and stuff.
Yeah. I agree with you on that. Sometimes you gotta. It's like a mellow out after an intense pay per view. You know what I mean? And
right.
It helps set storylines, continue feuds, and everything, and then kind of
right.
It's a storyline.
Yeah, it's like we're turning the page now. We're going to talk about some other stuff. Yeah.
It's the only thing though is like when they do that though, the show feels like it goes by so fast. So that, like you were saying, you have one page of notes because it's like other than that, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I got this and like one thing at the top of the next page with one thing in notes. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm like, I was super tired and I could feel myself nodding off and I'm like, shit, did I miss something? Doggone it.
I know how that is though. It's like we just got a new couch like a week and a half ago and it's so comfortable that like I'll be like, oh yeah, let's watch something. Then I'm out like a minute later. It's like, oh, I'll just rest one eye and then the other.
Right.
And then both.
See,
then my husband's like, oh, you sleeping? And I'm like, no, I'm just resting my eyes.
Right. But you're snoring.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like, but you're snoring. It's like I can't explain that because I'm conscious. But I don't know. That's the thing though. Is like you can have a full blown conversation with me when I'm asleep, and I will speak to you, and it's not incoherent. It's like a full blown. That's why a lot of people are like, but I talked to you about it, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, you didn't?
No, what? No, I have no recollection of that.
I was here, but I wasn't here.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Like, I was technically present.
Right? Yes. All right. So Masha then comes out, and she's upset about, losing the title. So they're talking about it. Then the system comes out, and they're talking about this is actually very interesting. I've never heard the system talk like this before. Never. Like they were very pro. Like for once they were talking about being a team, but it was for the company. It was for the pride of TNA, and they were like all together for this cause. And it was for once it wasn't just them coming out going, yeah, we're the best and you're the best and I'm the best and you're the best, and sounding cocky and ridiculous. It was actually really, really good to hear that. And it's like, oh, this feels like I hate overthinking this stuff, but this feels like a face turn for
that's what I was asking. Like, did I miss something last night? Like, or with Slammiversary that the system is a face turn, but I feel like this is a face turn, unless it's a long con, and then it's like, well, for what? You know what I mean?
Well, like, it was Team TNA versus the Dark State Team NXT. So
Moose is overdue for a face turn.
Right. Yeah. And it's interesting because he was actually talking about because he lost to Leon Slater, but he put him over.
He put him over for sure.
He put him over, but then he's talking about the world title, and I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Go ahead.
I just wanted to bring up that I think it just suddenly occurred to me that Moose and Eddie Edwards are probably the longest concurrent running wrestlers, and they're in a group together. I think that's very fitting. I don't know why it took me a couple of years to figure that out, but like about a year or so.
Behind the scenes, they hang out a lot.
I believe it. Well, it's like I imagine being long-term veterans at almost 10 years, they said, right? So
yeah.
Like being the longest people there, you probably are some kind of locker room leader or some kind of, I don't know how the politics work.
It's kind of like, well, like locker rooms have cliques, so
it's like high school. Everybody's got cliques.
Well, those two hang out, and there's like a couple other people that hang out with them, and they were known as ZNA, and I didn't know what that was, but it's even shown up on like Eddie Edwards' trunks said ZNA, or Moose had that on a jacket or something. But yeah, 2015. So yeah, they both been in the company for about 10 years. So it's, yeah, you want to talk about, diehard Eddie Edwards. He's the heart and soul of the company, and they talked about that in this promo. And then talking about Moose being the face of the company, and it's like, yeah, it's true, So, but they're talking about.
Where did that comment go? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, it's all right. So then, so they're talking about the world title. Then Trick comes out with First Class, so it's like, ooh, it's getting crowded out here. And just as that happens, Order 4 comes out, and Ali basically puts Trick in his place, which is hilarious. And then starts this big brawl, and our System and the Order 4 start brawling because there's Order 4 is still like, yeah, we're the kings around here. We're the best.
Right. So Aaron Jackson, basically TNA was saying tonight, you want war, you want to go to war to NXT.
Oh yeah.
Which, feels about right. Especially it seems like everybody seems to be getting on the same page, even though they're not technically, like, because it happens later in a different segment too.
Yeah. So yeah, this whole first section was just crazy.
Chaos, and then it went to the live. Wait, I'm gonna mix it up. It was definitely going live during some of the matches, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, if you watched it on TNA Plus, a majority of the commercial breaks they had just like the camera like looking down on the ring from afar. Yeah. So it was interesting. So then the Inspiration comes out, and then their new tag, their surprise tag partner, Mara Sadè, and against Team Elegance, and the Inspiration won. So that's interesting. So I'm guessing they're going to get another shot at the titles.
Yeah, that seems how it goes.
Yeah.
Because other than that, who else do they got as far as a team? You know what I mean? So.
Right. They're in the process of establishing some new ones. We had Victoria Crawford and Tessa, but now Tessa is indefinitely suspended.
How did I miss was that Gia she was beating up?
Yes.
I missed that whole thing. I don't know how.
It was right after the Indy Tessa match.
So I must have yeah, I wasn't.
You probably just stepped out for whatever.
Bad timing. Why? Why Gia?
Oh, so okay, so Gia was interviewing Indy Hartwell. Like, hey, congrats on the win. And they were just talking, and then all of a sudden, Tessa out of nowhere wasn't done, slams and like running speed slams into Indy Hartwell and like just attacks her after the match. Gia's behind Tessa, like poking her and trying to like not like throw her off of her, but like just trying to like you know, distract her, like, hey, what are you doing? You know, like grabbing her shoulder, like, hey, stop, you know, because she's not real physical of a person. So she's trying to do something, you know.
Yeah.
Tessa turns around then and just wallops her and throws her into the steps and just destroys Gia Miller, like just annihilates her.
She is going to come back with her rhinestone cowboy boots and stomp a glittery mud hole in that bitch's ass.
Well, no, she wrestles in the indies, doesn't she?
I know she manages in Pro Wrestling Revolver.
Right.
I don't know how often she actually wrestles, though.
Okay, because I know she
does. Like, she's definitely a trained wrestler. But maybe who knows? But I'm just saying, if they're gonna bring her back as a wrestler, I would definitely say,
yeah, because I'm pretty sure I remember that from the interview we had. Like, I know this is years ago now. It feels like forever, but I know we've talked about it with her. So
yeah.
Oh, I guess we just have to get her on the show again. Wishful thinking. We'll see. All right. All right, then we got some more interview stuff happening here. Okay, so Gabby's backstage. She's been on the show before. She's filling in for Gia Miller. Gabby is the one who used to be on David LaGreca's show, when she's got her own podcast now, which has to do with wrestling and other stuff. Cool. So she's kind of well known. She's kind of getting her name out there. So she tries to interview Santana. Nothing. Doesn't get anything out of him. He just storms off. It's like, whoa. Someone's still pissed. And then Indy is there. Luna shows up in the interview, and then Crawford is there. So Crawford's like, she's trying to mentor someone. It's like, it's all over the place. Then we go to Leon Slater in the ring, and he's just, man, this kid has just level 10 charisma. It's so fun to hear him talk. Hardy's come out, and then Macklin comes out, and you've got kind of a TNA love fest going on. Like, hey, okay, we lost some titles, but guess what? We still got these, and we're damn proud of them. You know, what'd you think about that one?
Well, this is the other segment I was mentioning before, where it seems like everybody's kind of letting bygones be bygones to be more Team TNA in the war to come.
Right. Yeah. Like everybody's coming together. It's like the Avengers or something, you know.
Hands across America, bro.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that was a fun segment. Leon Slater getting put over again by the Hardys. Hardys celebrating their win. And Macklin coming out. And Macklin's kind of hard to read sometimes because he's so damn serious. It's like sometimes when he comes out, it's like, uh-oh. You know? Like,
it's like, yeah. Because we don't ever really see Macklin in a face kind of light. So of course, and maybe that'll be the running joke, is that he's always like deadpan serious.
Yeah, he's kind of a Stone Cold Steve Austin kind of attitude.
He's a Rolling Stone.
Yeah. He rides that fence. He's riding that fence between babyface and heel, and he's just kind of like the badass right now. So, but I
reluctant,
love it. I love it. For him.
reluctant hero.
All right, then we go into no DQ match. Jake something versus Mance Warner with Steph out there. These two just clobbering the hell out of each other with chairs and garbage cans and
sledgehammers.
And I missed the sledgehammer. I saw someone mention that in the chat. They're like, "Where'd this sledgehammer come from? Who stole it from Triple H?" I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Shade.
So Jake something gets the win here. What did you think about this? Did you dig this?
Yeah, of course I dug it. I like violence, but I hope they're going to progress something with Jake something there, because no matter what, everybody is behind Jake something. So we always want to see well for him. But Mance and Steph are really awesome too. So I want to see him in something that works for both of them if they're going to start a rivalry.
Yeah. And I think they're a little limited right now because you got Macklin with his title, and it's like, well, then what else are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know.
But you know what? Make it interesting. Just because there's no belt involved doesn't mean people can't have storylines.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, it's like, otherwise, what are we watching these matches for if there's nothing? It doesn't even have to be in depth and like a serious thing. It just has to be like fun.
Yeah.
Remember fun, guys? Do you remember fun? F-U-N?
Wrestling is fun? What?
Remember?
Oh, Aaron Jack, yes. The tax too, yeah. Both landed in the tax. I thought that was like, all right, equal tax for everyone, all right? So. All right. All right, we continue. Don't forget, folks, make sure you're smashing that like button, smash that sub button if you're new and you're digging the product. JC Jane comes out with Fatal Influence. I love JC's attitude, like, I did it all by myself. And she said that on NXT, and it's like, really?
Liar.
Right? Just, and Fallon Henley and Nix, they just kind of look at her like,
yeah.
like excuse me.
Doesn't seem like everybody in that camp is in the same page.
No, but no one's saying anything yet. No one's doing anything. So they're noticing it, they're acknowledging it, but nobody's made a move yet. So we'll see where that goes. But I got a feeling she's only going to be able to say that so many times, and then someone's going to snap like, bitch, you know.
Well, you know how friendships go. There's no friendship in wrestling.
Yeah, right.
There's no friendship in wrestling.
Right.
Anytime they're going to break friends up, I'm like, awesome. Yes, let's do this.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's like I'm waiting for Jody Threat to just have like a cage match with Danny Luna.
Well, my whole thing, I bitched about this last week, and it's like how Danny Luna goes to Jody Threat, like, oh, you weren't there. It's like, yeah, because we're not a fucking team anymore. You broke up. Like, I can't be there because you told me, Danny Luna, this was Danny's idea.
Right.
You told me that if we lost another match, we couldn't be a team anymore. And bitch, what do you mean? Where was I?
Yeah.
Excuse my language, not bitch. I mean that with love and
no, that's
not derogatorily, but you know what I mean? Like, what is
exactly
this, fucking middle school?
Yeah. Yeah, appreciate that someone gave a shit, even if you're not a team anymore.
Yeah, it's like, aren't you friends with Indy now? Like, isn't that the whole purpose of why Indy was there to help you? like because you're friends with her now, and you kind of like shit on your friend when you told her if we lose again, we can't be a team anymore. Like, come on, a preschooler could write better shit than this.
I was gonna say,
and I love them both. I think it could be so much better.
It's that second grade shit. It's like, I'm not playing with you anymore.
Yeah, well, that's. I could go on and on.
I hear you.
It's hard because there's a bunch of dudes in the chat. They don't get it.
It's right.
They don't fucking get it.
I get it, but I can't say why. I don't know if I should tell the story or not. Anyways.
I work full time. I got no time to be involved in wrestling.
Right.
More than what I already am.
Right. All right. I'll save the story for a Patreon day or something like that. What do we got next here? All right. Brian Myers and Matt Cardona versus the Great Hands. The Great Hands get the win here. And all I wrote down was 7-foot guy.
7-foot guy. Well, we didn't know.
Right. We didn't know.
Fair enough.
Now we know who it is, and so it's going to be interesting how much and how they involve him, because like no one else from the Secret Service guys or bodyguards or whatever the hell you want to call them they're never in the ring with them. They're always outside of the ring, either breaking up stuff or doing cheap shots.
Right.
This is the first time somebody did a run in and whoa, who's this guy? You know?
Yeah. Well, it was so unexpected, you know what I mean? It's just all of a sudden nothing's going on, then this big excuse my language, if this big tall dude just slides effortlessly into the ring, lays hands on Mr. Matt Cardona and just seeps out and just stands and assumes position. And that's classy as fuck.
Right? He's going to feel that tomorrow. So yeah, great hands get a win. And that means a win for Order 4. So one thing I also liked, and I'm hoping to God we get a match out of this soon, is Lish and Tasha Steelz started attacking each other.
Oh, it's on.
Loved it. And it's something fresh, you know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the last time those two interacted about anything, and I don't think they have. If they have, it's been years.
Yeah, I was gonna say if they have, it's been a whole while.
Main event time, believe it or not. We're almost done.
Oh, so Bill totally messed up.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
I was just thinking like, oh yeah, where's Bill? And then it's like, oh, we're almost done. So
they're still taping after the live show tonight.
Yeah, I saw that message in the chat.
Yeah,
they're taping, and then he had where was the show tonight again?
Rhode Island.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. So
and it's
a further drive.
It's 2 nights. Well, and he said he's got like about 25 minutes to the hotel. It's like, oh.
Yeah, things are spaced out there.
I guess.
That's why it's called Rhode Island. Get it?
Lots of road, and that's it. All right.
Gotta drive to get everywhere.
I guess.
Gotta drive the Rhode Island.
I ain't going to Rhode Island if that's all there is, man. Just like one arena, and then half an hour away there's a hotel. Come on, man. All right. All right. So now this is the guys are coming down to the ring, and then they went to commercial right after the entrances. This is funny. So I think something happened where part of this made a promo on either live TV or somewhere they put it on the internet. And Kaz comes down and they try stopping him, and he ends up on commentary, and then Daniel Spencer and security kick him out. And what's funny is on TNA Plus, all you can see is the view from the nosebleed seats. So all you see is like the ring and like these little people scrambling around, and I'm like, I'm trying to see who it is because it's minimized on my, on my computer screen. I'm like, is that Kaz on commentary? I'm like, did Daniel Spencer just chase him away? And I was like, it was just funny because it's like, if you don't know who it is, it just looks like a bunch of ants running around the ring. It's a riot. But yeah, so main event time. We're back from commercial. Mike Santana, Joe Hendry. And I'm like, holy crap, we're already at the main event. I got nothing here. What'd you think of the main event?
Oh, I'm brain farting. That's what I thought about it. It main evented.
They're main eventing. My thoughts going into this was, okay, both of these guys lost at Slammiversary a few days ago. They're pissed. They're going to take it out on each other.
Yeah. It's their own faults.
It is. But they're prideful enough, they're not going to look at it that way.
Yeah. I did miss the end of this, though. Who got the win? Or was there an interruption?
No, it was not. And no one turned heel because, like, the guys in the chat, it's like, okay, someone going to turn heel here. It feels like something big has to happen. Nothing happened. Mike Santana got the win. Joe Hendry looked frustrated, and that was it. That was it. There was no attack afterwards. There was no heel turn from either one. Nobody kicked anyone in the balls. Nothing. So,
so everybody finished uncompleted. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, there's 1 minute.
Anticlimactic, eh?
It was a little, but it was still cool to see Mike win. It's like, okay, this is the win he was supposed to get at Slammiversary, but oh well.
Damn that Trick Williams.
Yeah.
Damn him.
But he got a choke slam for his troubles this week, so at least there's that.
I agree.
So we got some new faces in the company. We're turning the page. We're starting some new stories. Anything else you want to throw in there?
Should be interesting build-up for the next one, especially since they're really pushing or promoting the next big shows. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of build-up, a lot of excitement. It's going to be dope.
Thanks, Mayor. Yeah, he says, Bone Man, you wear glasses. It still didn't help you. Well, like I said, when it's this big, literally this big on my screen, it doesn't help me. So,
need a magnifying glass.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. I should have had the magnifying glass on my monitor. Like, what's going
let me see here.
Who's running around down there?
Right.
Who's that? The prospectors wants to know. All right. But yeah, so thank you, Alicia, for joining me. We forgive you for being late. And
I broke a glass.
So they want to know. Someone went. Oh yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't the mug.
It wasn't the.
No.
It wasn't that one. Okay, good.
No, it's just a regular old cup.
Gotcha. All right. But yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone for joining tonight. New chapters for new people and the company, and we'll see where this leads to next. I'm digging it. And you folks know what to do on your way out. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of our content hits your screen. Say goodnight, Alicia.
Good night, Alicia.